want to talk to you guys really quick about stress and how to reduce stress, some tips on that, and how that affects our skin and my skin especially. I think it's kind of ironic because the more my skin breaks out, the more that I stress out, and stress can actually make me break out more. So I just have a few minutes before I have to go pick up my kids from school. If you jump on, say hey. I'm again talking about stress today and how to reduce stress and how it affects my skin. And does anybody else feel like the more that you stress out about your skin breaking out, the more that it breaks out? Sorry if I'm like shaking. My camera's on a pile of blankets. That's my desk right now. But anyway, so I was reading about how I've always known that stress affects it, and I could just kind of tell that it gets worse when I stress out about it. But I was reading a little bit more about the background on that and how that happens. And essentially, there's hormone receptors that sense it, I guess, and sense stress, and then it causes your skin to produce more sebum, which is like the oily substance, which mixes with dead skin and clogs your pores and causes breakouts. So I found that kind of interesting. I know hormones have a lot to do with my acne as well, and there's lots of different factors there, as far as like birth control and things like that, other things that affect my hormones and stress. And I think it's really interesting too, going back to the food thing, I was feeling like really anxious a lot for a while, kind of recently, until I started the last elimination diet that I did for Whole30. I thought that it was actually coffee that was giving me a lot of anxiety, but I'm still drinking coffee and feel like that has been reduced a lot. So I think that it was actually something that I was eating that was making me feel anxious, and the shift in my hormones with Whole30 and everything, I think that has reduced some of that anxiety. So that's one tip on changing your stress levels, is to look at what you're eating, because that can affect your moods and hormones and give you anxiety as well. So if you guys jump on, say hey, let me know you can hear me and see me okay. I'm kind of trying to go through this a little quickly, sorry. I have to pick up my girls from school, and one of them, my 5-year-old, is graduating from preschool tonight, so I've got to get ready for her ceremony, graduation. So that was my first tip, was to look at what you're eating. That can cause anxiety and reduce stress if you change the way that you're eating. There's so much more to that about your health and stress, but that's the first one. Number 2, get more sleep, or get enough sleep. I know when I'm tired because I'm not getting enough sleep, everything stresses me out more, especially as a mom, trying to do all the things in the morning with kids. Hey, Cheyenne. I almost said it wrong again. Hey, Cheyenne. Popping in to say hi. Thanks for joining. Where was I? Oh, so get enough sleep. That's definitely important. Do you guys feel like you get enough sleep? I think as moms, it's really hard. It's one of the hardest things to do is get enough sleep. So hey, if you guys are joining, say hi. Let me know you can hear me and see me okay. I'm trying to go through this kind of quickly before I pick up my girls from school, so sorry if I sound a little stressed. Some other simple ideas are reading. Thanks, guys. Reading, read a book. That's a great way to reduce stress. Just kind of take your mind out of things. Pamper yourself. As a mom, I especially love like just getting a manicure, pedicure. Sleep. What's that, Cheyenne? I know, right? Go to bed late, get up early. Something we're all working on, right? I'm looking at notes. I feel like it makes it harder for me to talk, but I'm looking at notes so I don't forget anything. But another thing I like to do to reduce stress is watch something on Netflix, and I try to watch something more lighthearted. when I especially need to reduce stress, because I don't know if you guys have ever watched something like super intense. It just like, I don't know, that almost makes me more stressed, so I try to watch something funny or lighthearted like that. Hold on, sweetie. Sit outside is a great one, or just get outside, go for a walk. I feel like that's almost the best way for me to reduce stress, just going outside, getting fresh air, leaving the house especially. Sometimes I feel more stressed just being at home because it makes me think of everything that I need to do, so I like to kind of shut that out and leave the house to reduce stress. And hold on, Evelyn. She's getting ready and calling me every 2 seconds. I don't know if you guys can hear her. So with leaving the house, like meeting a friend or family member is always great too. Sorry, I'm trying to, she's going to keep going until I come to her. Trying a new hobby. You guys ever just go out and try something new? Lately, like we've gone to Upper Limits a couple of times, which are on, I don't know if they're everywhere, but basically it's like indoor rock climbing. Even yesterday for Mother's Day, which by the way, I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day and a great weekend. Yesterday we took the kids there and let them do the wacky walls, which was a lot of fun. I'm hoping to post some more pictures and maybe some videos later. My kids are daredevils and have no fear. So trying a new hobby is a great way to reduce stress. Find something that interests you. Take your mind off of other things that may be stressful, like money or housework, things like that. So those are some of my ideas, I guess, to reduce stress. I think it's important for good health to take care of yourself. Oh, exercise as well is another great way to reduce stress. Get your blood pumping and everything moving. Make those endorphins. That always feels great. So I think it's important to take care of yourself. That's the best way to be able to take care of anybody else. And as far as my skin goes, I feel like the less stress that I am, the less that I break out. Like I said at the beginning, I think it's kind of ironic that the more I stress out about it, the more I break out. So I guess that's about it, and I better go before she runs out here naked. She's always naked. So yeah, I would love to hear how you guys like to reduce stress, what kind of things you do to relax, if you feel like stress affects your skin that way. So share in the comments with me something like, what's your favorite thing to reduce stress? Alright, and I have to run to go get my kids from school, get my 3-year-old dressed and my 1-year-old up from her nap. And that is all. So I hope you have a great Monday. Bye.